All right, so this is going to be a weekly battle report for us. Mr. Cody Giroux and myself, we're going to be slugging it out at 2,000 points. This is Omega Prime. Okay, tonight I'll be playing my Eldar again. This army was painted a long time ago, so don't judge it too harshly. Okay, we're starting out with our HQ. We're going to have a Farseer. He has Spirit Stones and 2 abilities. He has Guide and Fortune tonight. We're looking at 4 troop choices. I have a unit of Storm Guardians, led by a Warlock with Enhance, 2 Flamers. They're going to be inside of Wave Serpent number 1 with a Twin Link Bright Lance, a Shuriken Cannon upgrade, and Spirit Stones. Second squad of Storm Guardians, identically constructed in a second Wave Serpent. Over here, we're going to have again the Brick. So we've got 10 Wraith Guard with a Spirit Seer with Enhance, Weapon Skill 5, Initiative 5. They're pretty tough to crack. Then we have a unit of Defender Guardians. So this squad's 12 strong, plus a Warlock with Emboldened, so they can re-roll their failed morale test, and a Star Cannon platform. I'm going to try out tonight a unit of Swooping Hawks. You'll notice the Exarch is not the model that GW happens to sell, but this was a pretty cool Reaper model that I liked, so I did a little bit of conversion work for it. So the Exarch has a Sun Rifle and has Intercept and Sky Leap. Pretty cool little unit. Don't normally use them, have no idea how they're going to fare tonight. Standard in my army, heavy support choice here. We've got our Warwalkers. Tonight I'm actually going to try and use missile launchers and scatter lasers mixed up a little bit. The additional 12-inch range with the missile launchers and pinning test, kind of nice little option to have. And then up front we have the Wraith Lord with a Wraith Sword, scatter laser, and he's going to be equipped with 2 Flamers this evening. Actually repairing him, so he's missing one. They're going to be magnetized for weapon swap outs. So this is pretty much going to be my 2,000 point list this evening. I'll be facing Cody's 2,000 point. And E-Man's list is always tough for me. I'm about 1 for 10 against him. He's got a very, very competitive list, very unorthodox. So I'll let him get into his list a little bit. But this is what I've got for my 2,000 points.
You got 5 Dark Reapers too.
Oh yeah, forgot about that. 5 Dark Reapers with an Exarch. Exarch just has a Reaper launcher. And he has Crack Shot, so I can take away cover saves.
All right, that's
Thank you for
Mr.
reminding me.
Yep, that's Mr. Omega Primes, and E-Man be up.
E-Man here, 2,000 point here at Great Escape Games in Sacramento, California. I'm going to go up against Mr. Omega Prime and his Eldar. This evening for my army, changing up my HQ a little bit. I've been running the Baron for the last couple tournaments. This time I'm going to run a Duke. Made him there, he's armed with 2 Husk Blades. I like how he looks. Add a little conversion work in there. Got a Homunculus, no Liquefier this time. He's going to have a power weapon. I got 2 Homunculus here with Webway portals. 2 4-man blaster squads. Trueborn. I got 20 warriors with 2 splinter cannons. They're going to be guarding the Duke with that awesome 3-up poison. I got 3 8-man witch squads right here. Haywire grenades and agonizers in there. I got 2 4-man rack squads. This is a change up for me from the blaster warrior squads. They're going to ride in Venoms with dual cannons. Trying out a brand new unit this evening. I got 5 Scourge with 2 Haywire blasters. And then I got 2 squads of 3 Reavers. Each one has a heat lance. I got 2 Talos right here with Twin Linked Heat Lance and Twin Link Liquefier. And I got a Kronos right here with a Vortex. Going into tonight's game, trying out the Scourge, trying out the Duke, seeing how they're going to do this evening. I haven't used racks yet either, so I like the extra ablative wounds from our Homunculus. Overall, Omega Prime is a great general, knows how to play his Eldar, even though they are a little less competitive here in 5th edition. So I think it'll be a great game. The unorthodox units that some I've never fought against, like his Swooping Hawks and his Dark Reapers, so I'm hoping for a great game. And we'll be back to you for board setup.
Okay. Good. You take your finger off the button, it stops recording, right?
Yeah, it should just be. Oh, it's still recording. Omega Prime here to explain the mission.
Okay, we're going to have deployment's going to be table setup today, table quarters. It's going to be straight up kill points, and then we have a center objective. In order to control it, you have to have a scoring unit entirely within 3 inches of the objective. So we're going to be counting these pieces as area terrain, line of sight terrain, line of sight, line of sight, and line of sight. We rolled off to see who would place, and I won the roll off. So I'm going to be taking this table quarter. So we'll get back to you after the start of the first round.
Omega Prime here for the beginning of turn 1. We'll go over deployment.
Alright, so I elected to deploy Warwalker. Warwalker's here, Wraith Lord, Dark Reapers. I've got my 12-man squad of Defender Guardians with the Star Cannon platform. Warlock there. Then I have my Wraith Guard in a little bit of an L-shaped formation, right on the line. Farseers in the back, ready to go here. As you can see on this side of the table, E-Man went ahead and deployed 2 Venoms. And inside those are what?
4 racks and the homunculus with the webways.
Okay, and were you able to seize the initiative there, E-Man?
No, I failed.
No, you failed. Alright, so start of turn 1.
Yep, combat drugs, rolled a 4, +1 to attack on my Reavers and Witches, and the Duke. So I'll be back at after the top of turn 1. Omega Prime here at the end of the top of turn 1.
Alright, so start of the turn, I fortuned my Dark Reapers, pulled that off, guided the Warwalkers before moving them. For my shooting phase, my Star Cannon shot at Venom number 1, completely whiffed, did nothing. The Dark Reapers managed to score a number of hits onto that Venom, managed to blow off a weapon, and that was about it. On this side of the board, the Wraith Lord went ahead, he shot Venom number 2, didn't really do anything to it. Warwalkers unloaded, the result of which was 4 penetrating hits and a single glance. The glance ended up going through, but he saved 4 penetrating hits with flicker field saves. So his dice are on fire already. Does not bode well for me. We'll get back to you at the end of Cody's first turn.
E-Man here at the end of the bottom turn 1. This Venom right here moved up 12 inches. Homunculus dropped the webway portal. Rax hiding away in cover. This Venom shot, killed 2 Guardians here. This Venom stayed put. Next turn, hopefully it can drop its webway. It was stunned, couldn't move or shoot. So next turn, my army's gonna come in, hopefully wreck some face. Omega Prime's army's coming in next turn, so we'll see what happens. Come back to you at the end of the top of turn 2.
Omega Prime here for the bottom of turn, or the top of turn 2.
Okay, so my shooting phase, once again, the Curse of the Bright Lance shot at the Venom side armor, did nothing, once again. Star Cannon actually did the job for him, blew up the Venom. The Dark Reapers, which were guided, were able to take out most of the rack unit. However, they ended up making their leadership check, so did not run. Attempted to finish them off with the Wraith Lord Scatter Laser. He fired 4 times, hit twice, did some wounds, but Feel No Pain was able to offset that. The Warwalker Squadron managed to finally blow up the Venom number 2, so it's on the ground there as a wreck, spewing out the racks and the homunculus with them. So that's the end of my turn 2, going into Yi-Man's turn number 2.
E-Man here after the movement phase of the bottom of turn 2. We're going to recap this because I got a lot of things in for reserve. The Duke squad is in, sitting right there. About to rapid fire on some Guardians right there. 2 squads of Witches over there. Hopefully they can clean up whatever's left. Both Talos came in. The Scourge came in. Both sets of Reavers. 1 Reavers jumped out right there. 1 Blade Veined and killed 2 Dark Reapers. They passed their morale check. These racks moved up, dropped a webway there. That lone rack is running away into cover. Hopefully he doesn't die. And I'll be back after everything's done in turn 2. Okay.
Are you recording still, bro?
No, I turned it off. You're recording.